Hey guys, it's Roundworldfishing and today I'm here with another video with Calibasskid TV.
What's up guys? How you guys doing?
So today we're doing a fishing Q&A. Not all the comments pertain to fishing, but most of them do. They were taken from the comment sections of our videos and put together on a list over here. So let's just get started.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, so we can apply some of them to both of us too. Okay, xgaming332 asks, where was your PB bass caught? So where was yours caught?
Mine was actually caught at a rock quarry. I'll tell you guys a little story about it. I was in high school. I think it was like my junior year, and it was spawning time, springtime, and it was out in Urbandale, California. And me and my cousin went out early in the morning, and we had our float tubes. And we got down to the water at the rock quarry. We had to go through a fence to get in there. There's a hole in the fence, by the way. Don't ever do that, guys. It was illegal. I was in high school and stuff. I don't do that type of stuff no more. But so we got down to the water with our flow tubes, and there was a bass jumping, a big old bass jumping out the water when we got there. Probably eating bluegills or something like that, scaring them away from the bed. And we got out there in our flow tubes, and I was throwing around a little split-shotted, a little 3-inch worm. It was like bass pattern. I'm casting that thing out around a hump, like on the deep side of the hump. That's like a real good spot to catch fish, guys. If you ever fish humps, the deep side of the hump, you know, is really good. So I hooked up to that bass out there on the deep side of the hump, and it took off out in the deep water, out into the deeper part of the lake. And I only had like 6-pound line on my spinning reel. And then finally it came up, it jumped one time, and then it came in pretty easy after that. It dove a little bit, but yeah, it was 10 pounds. 10 pounds is my biggest. I could stick my whole fist in his mouth without even touching his teeth. Crazy, big one.
So my biggest largemouth bass I caught at Lake Casitas, that's in California. And I was kayak fishing. It was pretty early in the morning still. It wasn't quite light out, but it wasn't complete, darkness. So it was, around that time, close to sunrise. And I was throwing around a, Topwater spook, just walking it, on one of my bait casting reels. At that point I was new to, bait casting reels, and I liked the action with the spook, with the constantly twitching it. And, that's where I caught it. It was somewhat close to shore by a bunch of lily pads, that were lining the shoreline.
That's sweet, dude.
Alright. So Jerry K asks, is there any saltwater videos coming up? Do you have any plans for that?
I don't have any planned right now, but there might be some, in the future. Maybe Trevor and David and I might get together and do one in the future. So never know, guys. I don't have anything planned, but there's always a possibility.
As for me, I always loved doing saltwater, and I want to do a ton of it this summer. I believe in the next week or so I will be going out with my friend Justin somewhere in Santa Monica, going multi-species fishing, probably just using, something simple like squid, or I might use the magic bait, that company that sent me all the products. So they sent me a bunch of this bait called Salties. I've tried it out. It works really well. I've used it off the kayak. I've used it off the shore, everything, and I always have success on it, so I'll definitely bring a few packs of that with me.
Yeah, they sent me a couple of those actually. I mean, two.
Yeah,
I haven't tried them, but I know you had some luck on those salties.
Yeah, but you should expect a video of that hopefully within a week to a week and a half. Alright, so ZZZ Bassin asks, are there any collabs coming up? Well, I'm doing one right now with this guy.
Yep.
Calibasskid TV, check out the channel. I mean, well, in a few days we're going to Balboa,
Probably in a couple days.
Yeah, probably like the day after tomorrow. We're going to Balboa, do some fishing there, maybe hit up, Lake Pond, the Pond X's.
Yeah, Lake X.
I was gonna call it Lake X, but that doesn't sound right because they're ponds, so we'll call it Lake X. Going to Lake X, yeah, that's a spot that's, kind of somewhat close to our houses,
So be on the lookout for that video, guys.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. And then, well, we're going out with Miguel this weekend, most likely to Alondra Park Lake, which should be very fun. Miguel walk the lake.
Yeah, we had luck there in the past on jigs.
And hopefully Miguel, in about a week and a half, we got a big surprise video hopefully coming out. We can pull that off.
Yeah.
That should be pretty
That'll
fun.
be a cool video. That'll be a nice jig fishing video. I'll teach you guys how to fish a jig if I can catch some fish over there on a jig for you guys.
Oh, you'll catch a fish over there.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one that actually made me laugh because I didn't think anyone would ever ask me this. Jake Paul or Logan Paul? You know that whole big thing that's going on?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Okay. Okay, he's an adult, so...
Yeah, I'll have to check them out, guys, because I don't know who the heck they are.
Alright, so someone named Splinters asks, which topwater lures are best? Oh, what do you like right now?
My favorite is the Rebel Pop R. That's the one that I always use for the popper. And then for the walking baits, I have a few like pencil poppers and a Sammy I like to use for the walking baits.
As for myself, I would probably... It depends what kind of lake I'm fishing, but I think I'd probably go with... I like a spook. I think they're really fun to walk, and I also got my PB on it. But if I wasn't gonna go with spook, I'd probably say popper. You know, I think that's probably pretty good. Okay, so some guy named Knife Freak IM, he asks, crankbait or jerkbait?
I like a jerkbait.
I'm not sure. I always have success on crankbaits, especially at this time. You know, maybe throw it around some rocks. I always have success on that, but jerkbaits I find are pretty fun to throw with that. You know, motion. I always enjoy that. So I think I'm gonna go with jerkbait right now.
You like the jerkbait?
I do like the jerkbait.
I mean the crankbait. I mean.
So I don't have the names of everyone on this list, because you can hopefully. Yeah,
no, that's
too bright. Okay, well I guess you can't see it, but so I'm gonna read one without a name that I wrote down. Someone asked if there was a rod and reel combo that's bait caster for a beginner, maybe like under $70, like $70 or under. What would you say for that? What would you recommend?
Probably like that one that I just got. If you're gonna go with the bait cast reel combo, that one is pretty good. That I got that the Brent Chapman. Yeah, I don't know any other combos that you can get. Shimano might have one out there, like a lower end one. You know, Abu Garcia has one out for like $100. I actually got it. It's a Hank Parker, and it's a Abu Garcia, and it comes with a Revo. I don't know what Revo it is, but it's a bait cast reel, and that one is an awesome combo. And then for the spinning reels I really don't know, because I don't really buy any spinning reel combos. You know any good spinning reel combos? Maybe Shakespeare for the beginner.
Yeah, for a beginner I'd say Shakespeare, but since they're asking about bait casters, I personally know that an Abu Garcia Silver Max or Black Max is a very fine combo. It's sturdy, the reels are very great, they're smooth, high gear ratio, good gear ratio. The Silver Max will run you about 70, 60 for the Black Max. For a beginner, I'd recommend probably a medium heavy. That's a pretty good all-around rod. You can throw most things on that, so that'd be my recommendation.
Yeah, Abu Garcia has some really quality stuff for low price.
Alright, so now I'm going to switch over to some things from your comment section. Okay, so this one says, hey Calibasskid, what would you suggest for fishing Lake Balboa around early June? It's probably from a while ago, but what would you recommend?
Early June, probably a drop shot or a Cinco, I would say.
Drop shot or Cinco?
Yeah.
It's probably a pretty good option at that time of year. Okay, let's find another one. Could I use a minnow for bait?
Yeah, minnows actually work great for bait. They actually work like as good as a night crawler.
I definitely agree. Like in Lake Balboa, you see all those little minnows like this big swimming around.
Mm-hmm.
Get like a little net, get that, live line it, cast it out to the middle, maybe along the bank or something. You just let it sit, and some minnow bite it, whether it's a carp, catfish, bass.
It's just like fishing in the ocean when you're using like live anchovies and live sardines. They work just as good out there. I mean, live bait, I'm saying. Any kind of live bait.
Alright. So someone says, do you eat them? And they're referring to the bass.
The bass? No, I don't eat them. I used to eat them when I was younger, before I released them, of course, before I start catching and releasing. That was like, I think I was like around 12 when I started catching and releasing bass. But before that, yeah, I did eat them because I didn't know no better, and my uncle taught me how to fish, and he eats all the fish that he catches. But yep.
Yeah, I personally don't eat largemouth bass. I'm for the most part catch and release. Occasionally I'll take home a fish, but that's pretty rare for me. Okay, some guy asked, who makes the 3-inch slug go bait?
That is Bass Pro Shop makes that. That one is a really good bait. I throw a lot of 3-inch baits because these lakes are real pressured out here. You want to go small and downsize when you have really pressured lakes.
Alright, this is from a video, this is from Santa Fe Dam video actually right here. Can you keep your catch?
Can you keep your catch? Yeah, you can keep your catch.
And then a question that I find that I get in my comment section a lot always refers to like fishing licenses, because there's for some reason a big confusion on it. In California, you need to be 16 years old and then to, you know, require one by law, and you can be fined heavily if you're caught without it. So 16 years old, I believe it's $45 for a basic license to fish a lake, then an additional $5 or so for saltwater, and then a second rod is an additional $5 or $10 or something. So that's a comment that I find a lot in my videos.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know the size limits on any fish, you can go to the Department of Fish and Game on on the internet, and it shows all the size limits for all the fish on there: bass, bluegill, trout, whatever you're fishing for.
Yes, and this is from the Santa Fe Dam video as well. It says, where do you park at this place? I mean, in my experience, you just drive in, and then you just drive down the hill, and then there's a bunch of parking lots.
You drive up the hill, and you pay to park, and then you just drive down the hill to your left.
That's where the parking is. It's
There's
just
parking
right
to your
after you
left
pay.
and actually parking to your right. There's parking everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is from I think it's from my latest video. SnapDaddy5150 said, or I guess asked, what did you use to catch that big bass on the shore? This is referring to like my last video where I caught that nice one. That was by the
on the brush hog?
Yeah, no, that was swim jig actually, remember?
Oh, the last video.
Before the paddle boat challenge, yeah. So I caught it on a swim jig. It had a little Kai-Trek white trailer. Fit nicely. I was using a pumpkin skirt, swim jig.
What you catching? You caught that one over there by the sailboats, or
that was
by the boat dock?
That was by where the water goes out in that creek.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where.
That's a real good area.
That's where that fish came from. What are the best baits for saltwater? Well, at least in my experience, I find that squid, Miguel, is just all around good bait. Any type of fish will bite it. Small fish, big fish. Miguel, just cast it out. Yeah, I think that's the best bait in my experience.
Yeah.
If I'm going fishing, I'm using bait. If I can get my hands on squid, I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with squid.
Never.
That's what I always use when I was growing up and I was fishing in the ocean, and I was fishing with bait, frozen bait. I was always using squid because it always worked. I've tried everything, the sardines and all the other type of cut bait, and
Miguel
always beat everything.
Yeah. Alright guys, so thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you guys for watching. Continue to leave comments because I really enjoyed making video. No, I like that part. Try to change it up. That was stupid. Alright, here we go. Ready? Thank you guys for watching. Continue to leave comments so then we can make more videos like this for you guys.
Definitely.
Next time it'll be a little bit better because we'll have more questions to answer.
And we'll make it so there's better lighting, and hopefully we don't look like this.
We'll film this next time somewhere else. Maybe he'll, I don't know, look a little better, I guess.
I mean, look at me.
Maybe you just need to throw on a hat. Again, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button down below. If you liked the video, hit the like button. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Good enough.
me go, 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 me go.